Hi, Princess. Welcome to my channel. It's Empress Abuna. If you've not subscribed, please do. Now, let me give you the rundown. So, first, I welcomed my bundle of joy in August. So, he's a couple of weeks old. He's called Baby K. And so, Baby J has a brother now. And it's been an exciting learning process all over again. Okay. It wasn't a smooth pregnancy, not in terms of the pregnancy itself, but myself. When you get to a certain age, you just deal with what you can deal with. My pregnancy was fine. There wasn't any complications or anything. But compared to Baby J, Baby K knocked me out flat. Like let's start from the first month, everything was 100%. Nausea, 100%. Morning sickness, afternoon sickness, evening sickness, night sickness, sleepless nights, hot flashes, whatever you could think of knocked me. Okay. So it was like that throughout the pregnancy. Towards the end, I could barely walk because he was really big. I was carrying big. People thought I had twins or triplets, but I carry big. But I thank God my delivery was also um safe. And compared to Baby J, it wasn't as easy recovering. And of course, every birth is different. Okay. But with Baby K, it was tough. It was hard. It was difficult. But thankfully, I had my mom, as usual, and I also have some two other ladies in the house. So the support was really there. It took me a long time to really even wear clothing comfortably. The aches and pains were just unimaginable. It was to the roof, like over the roof, like maximum pain. Um, yeah, it comes with that territory when you go through the procedure. So I thank God though. A lot of people do not have it like the way I got it from the beginning of the pregnancy. As I said, no complications whatsoever till the end and everything. He's okay, he is well, he's doing well. So that is what has been going on. And I'm happy I was able to post a couple of videos before the tsunami hit me. So let's talk about hair. This is the main reason I'm here. Compared to my first baby, with this one, I don't have any particular plan to deal with postpartum shedding, and that is because I've learned so much over the years compared to what I knew then. What I know now, I'm not really going to bother myself about the shedding, whether it's severe or not. It's not really my concern. What I'm going to concentrate on is getting my hair to be healthy, to grow in faster, and then just nourish it. So I do have a video talking about postpartum hair loss. I'm going to give you a couple of tips and some of the things I am doing just to keep my hair healthy. So for the first few months, I was able to handle my own hair. I did get some braids and just to protect my hair. But towards the end, I was just too miserable. I was sweating under my scalp. I was hot. I couldn't do much, so I cut my hair. And I did cut a lot. Okay, I did cut a lot. And then I also realized that it was thinning a lot. My body was going through so much, and I already have iron deficiency issues, so that was also setting. It wasn't really terrible, but my hair suffered from it. It was so thin. So that was the first cut. And then when I got towards the end of the pregnancy and I couldn't cope anymore because I couldn't braid, I couldn't do my hair. I could also go to a salon. Like walking was difficult. And sitting in the salon in the chair, And the worst part was having the Delta, whatever COVID also coming in. So I couldn't go anywhere. So I got it cut just to make it manageable. It was still relaxed and it's still relaxed. I didn't cut it to keep it natural, whatever. It, I still relaxed it, but it was short and manageable. And that's how I've been wearing my hair. But after I had him, I did some braids and the weaves. I might probably do it again. So I took down the last style. I'm still thinking of which style to do, whether I should do kinky twist or just braid my own hair with a cornrow or just leave it. I'm yet to decide. But the one thing I know about the postpartum hair loss is that you can experience it in a mild form or in a severe form. It all boils down to how healthy you are. Therefore, for this time, I've paid attention to my diet and incorporating more proteins and more fruits into my diet. At the same time, the one thing I didn't do when I had baby J was I stopped taking my prenatals right after I had him. When I was off the medications, I didn't bother to continue. By this time, I've made a conscious effort to continue my medication. I finished what I was given at the hospital, and now I'm taking pregnant care new mom. I intend to take that for a couple of months and still continue with a postnatal vitamin. It might be either the nature's made or nature made, and then or mega food mama and me. Yes, those are the vitamins I've been looking into. Or new chapter. I'm just looking for a vitamin I can take once a day. I'm not going to stress about that. And again, the focus is on myself being healthy. And that is the difference for me compared to baby J. After the healing and going through all that, I've realized that my energy level is different compared to baby J. As in, I feel better. My recovery, after I think the fourth week, I started getting better. My energy levels went high, and it's been steady. I I'm experiencing a whole new dimension when it comes to postpartum. The other advantage I would say I have is that baby K sleeps and his sleep pattern is predictable, especially at night. Is I know when he will wake up. So I'm able to also sleep for at least 2 hours before he wakes up in between the feeds. That's also helped me with my healing. So my body is not under so much stress when it comes to feeding. Compared to baby J, with Jaden, it was just haphazard all over the place. He could wake up at like 12 and sleep at 5. It was difficult getting to sleep, probably because I didn't really know much. Maybe it was a learning process for me. But this time round, the first thing is the breastfeeding. I make sure he's well fed throughout the day. And I think that has been the contributing factor. With baby Jaden, he was feeding all right, but I don't really remember how the schedule was because he started that night shift right from week one. He would not sleep, he'll be fuzzy and all that. So I don't really remember having had that schedule. It took about a month or two for him to settle. But baby K, right from day one, he had that schedule, 2 hours to on the dot. He would just wake up and feed, and that has been helpful. And the reason I'm talking about this is because your health is related to your hair. So if you are healthy, your hair is also going to benefit from that. So if you're a new mom or a mom like me and you are going through postpartum hair loss, know that your body is doing a lot already, feeding, nourishing, taking care of a baby. So you need to continue your supplements to nourish your body. You need to focus, pay attention to your meals so that you would stay healthy for your baby. That's the first point. The second thing I started doing towards the end of my pregnancy was to use Ayurveda herbs. Yeah. Um, with the herbal water, I used about 6 Ayurveda herbs, and I started using it every day as a hair mist to strengthen my hair and also to boost the hair growth. even as the the hair loss will come in. When your hair growth is good, you are going to replace whatever you are losing a bit faster. Therefore, I have been very consistent with the herbal water. And the interesting thing about the water is that I prepared enough to last like 6 months. So I have enough stored in the fridge to take me through at least the first 6 months, just to see how my hair would do. And so far, it's been helpful. And I think that it's going to continue like that. Number three, one of the changes I've also made to my routine is to at least deep condition about twice a month. And if I'm not going to braid or anything, that will be the routine. If I decide to get extensions done or braid my own hair or whatever style, it will be more of the oils on my edges and scalp. Now, when it comes to the hair loss, the place I tend to experience the worst hair loss is the edges or the hairline, and therefore is like a race against time. Actually, my edges are not in a good state already. They are not really good. So I'm just picturing when the hair loss sets in, how it will look like. Therefore, I've been using the growth oils every day. I just apply it on the areas that I find to be difficult, and then just handle it that way. And the reason is that if you have hair loss like that and you don't really pay attention to it, your hair may get long, but it's difficult for you to style it because your edges are bad. So if you focus on the edges too, it will grow in, and by the time your hair gets stable from the hair loss, you'll be able to style everything all together. Again, this is from experience. When I cut my hair after baby J, the hair grew in very well, but the edges were slow to grow in, and that made styling very difficult. Even when I braid, I had to find a style that would cover the edges. This time around, I'm focusing more on the edges so that they also grow in well. Then the last thing about the postpartum, which I know people are expecting me to talk about, is supplements. Now, this experience is also different, as I said. Um, I've made a conscious effort to take those postnatal pills, not just because of my hair, but for overall health. And my health is important because when my body is healthy, I am definitely going to be in a good state of mind. I'm not going to be under so much stress, and that would also impact the growth rate and also the overall health of my hair. So I am definitely going to be diligent with the supplements. And let me let you you know something. I get a lot of mothers asking me whether they can take biotin. What I found is that biotin is part of most of the multivitamins we take, though is in a very low dose. Is still part of most supplements, even the supplements for breastfeeding or postnatal. Even the new mom, the pregnant care new mom, there's biotin in it, just that the dose is quite low. I'm using low in terms of what people actually take. People take like 10,000 mcg, 5,000 mcg. The normal strength of the biotin is what you find in most of these hair vitamins for mothers. Like, I've also seen Hair Best New Mom, a supplement targeted towards helping new moms with their hair. So yes, you'll find supplements with the biotin in it. People just want the high dose, and I always say put your baby first. Personally, with baby Jaden, he's now called Boga Jaden, says he's a big brother. I started taking, I think, 5,000 mcg when he started solids. So I waited till he was taking solids before I took the biotin, and this is what I experienced. His hair did not grow any faster, but it protected him. I don't remember ever taking him to the hospital. And the reason I say it is because that was the only supplement I took whilst I was breastfeeding him for the whole 1 year or so. That was the only supplement I took. And he didn't fall sick or anything. So for me, I think the biotin helped in that. And that is why I believe it's part of the supplements for mothers. But this time around, I'm not going to do that. The supplements are okay for me. I don't need just biotin. I need everything from vitamin C to vitamin D, especially, all in my system. Therefore, I'm focusing on the general vitamin rather than just the biotin. And then, talking about supplements again, I haven't seen any particular supplement that I would say, oh, it stopped postpartum hair loss. Generally, all these vitamins just help improve on the growth, the overall health of your hair, and not necessarily stopping the shedding. As for the shedding, your body is doing its own thing. It's getting back to normal, so you experience it. Just that some have it hard, like me, and some too have it very mild. So whichever way, just be sure that you're focusing on yourself. I know I'm talking about yourself, and as a mother, we tend to forget that we need to be healthy for our children to also benefit from us. So if you're going through postpartum shedding, first of all, know that it's normal, and also do not stress about it. I have a lot of clients or customers who are stressing about it, and I tell them, don't stress about it. You can't do anything about it. Just continue with your regimen. Just focus on your regimen. Sometimes we need to trim to make the ends even or your hair even. It doesn't matter. Just do it. It will stop. It's just a phase. It will stop. But I want to experience both good hair and good health. Yes, so I want my hair to look healthy, be good, and I also want to be good in health. Just as the Bible says that even as we prosper spiritually, maybe also prosper physically. So be healthy spiritually, be healthy physically. That's what I'm saying. And so I hope I've given you some tips to help you with your postpartum shedding. I'll be posting my updates just to show you. If I should have the time, I might probably take some pictures of whatever I'll be shedding as I wash my hair. So yeah, basically that is it. I'm still enjoying my baby, and thank you for sticking around. And for those who have been following me all these years, I am happy that you've finally enjoyed my journey, especially from last year. I'm happy, and I'm also happy actually that I've stuck to my routines and my regimen, and my hair is doing well. I didn't show my hair because I happened to wash it, and this is the only time I can get to shoot because he's sleeping, right? So take care. I'll be back with more updates and more reviews. I have exciting new products to try, and yeah, I'll definitely be posting them. Stay blessed, nothing less. Bye bye.